All right, welcome back, my dear student. So it's time for us to start building that login form that I talked about on the last lecture, right? All right, so let's go to the login view right here. All right, so the first thing is that you should know is that CodeIgniter has some functions that will help us do this dynamically. All right, so let's open our PHP tags and let's actually start creating this. All right, and as I go, I will, of course, explain it to you. Let's echo a function that will open up a form tag. This function is called form open. All right. And basically what this function is going to do is to open a HTML tag, form HTML, like this, something like this. That's what it's going to do with the action and everything. All right. So this form open, we can pass in the action. That's the first parameter that we can pass in right there. And we're going to say users and the name of our view because we want this to open in the same view right here, right? This is where we're going to be sending in that information, right? That login view. And then we can also pass in attributes. And I'm just going to name this variable attributes because I'm going to create it in a minute. All right, like this. Beautiful. And then that's it. We can end it. Let's just do it like this. Very clean. Like that. Make sure you have echo in there. All right. And then we can paste that and close it. And I'm just going to say form close. And you can find this in the documentation of CodeIgniter. Save. Now we come back here and we say enter. And as you can see right now, it works, but we don't have these attributes. These attributes is undefined. We don't have anything on it. So I'm going to show you how that works right now. So it's working, but we haven't actually put anything on that attributes. All right. So let's start putting some stuff on the attributes variable. So I'm going to say attributes and I'm going to put some stuff in there. So what I want to do is I want to create an array here. And this array is going to be an associative array. And I'm going to put an ID here. And this ID is going to have that key. So I'm going to make sure my form has an ID. And I want this to be called the login form. Underscore form. That's the ID for CSS. I'm going to put a comma. And I also want to put a class. All right. And the class is going to be form. This is a bootstrap class, horizontal. All right. Save. Now let's go and check this out. Enter. And as you can see, the error went away. And if I right click and inspect element with Google Chrome, if this will give me the chance, there we go. It's actually saying that it's not loading in bootstrap.min.js for some reason. We'll find out later we have a problem with that, but it's just giving me an error here. But anyway, so if we go to our code body and then container and then our here, you can see in our form that we have that form element with action already in there. All right, so we are good to go there. Right, our form is working and we have that closing HTML form here, so it's working. All right, so now how do we create those input fields? All right, so the way we create those input fields are super simple. CodeIgniter has already some stuff that some other functions that will allow us to do that. All right. So in the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to do that because I want to make this lecture short so that way you can keep going and not get bored. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Take care.